Hey guys, it is Shaz Things here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Iron Man 2, which is directed by John Favreau. Once again, stars Robert Downey Jr., Gwyneth Paltrow, John Favreau, Don Cheadle, Scarlett Johansson, Sam Rockwell, and Mickey Rourke, and Samuel L. Jackson, and Clark Gregg, and Phil Coulson. And the story for this film is that after Iron Man 1, after Tony Stark reveals that he is Iron Man, everyone is going wild. They're like, holy crap, this guy's Iron Man! And that's where Rourke comes in as the villain. He has something to do with his dad's legacy, and that's why he wants to kill Tony Stark. And so he teams up with Sam Rockwell, who's the other villain, who wants to use Tony Stark's weapons as for military use, and also he can make big money out of them. And also, Tony's heart reactor is killing him. The thing that is keeping him alive is killing him, and so yeah, he has to deal with that. And also, Black Widow's in this film because why not? And also, so yeah. So back when this film came out, 2010, everyone did not like it. It was one of the most disappointing films back then. Like, people could not stop talking about how bad it was. Like, the film got so much hate when it came out. It was like one of the most disappointing sequels to a film ever made back then. And does this film deserve all the hate? No. Well, like, it's a 50-50 situation because, like, I wouldn't consider it an awful movie, and I won't even consider it a bad movie either. This movie is just fine. Like, it's a fine Marvel movie, but it's nowhere near Iron Man. Definitely not near Iron Man. So let's talk about I'll start off with the cons this time, because just to get them off my chest. So there are quite a few cons I can think of. The first con is that there are too many subplots. Like, there's like three, four plots in the film. The first plot being that Mickey Rourke wants to kill Tony Stark, and Sam Rockwell wants his weapons for military usage, so they won't team up. And also, Iron Man has the heart reactor thing, and it's killing him. So, but like, that's the subplot that gets the least amount of time in the film. And it also tries to set up the Avengers, and which leads to my next flaw, which is wasted potential. Like, Black Widow was really good in this movie. Don't get me wrong, she's badass, she's sassy. Don't get me wrong, but she's wasted in this film. Like, she doesn't serve a true purpose in the plot of this movie, and she's just there. It's like, oh hi, I'm gonna be in the Avengers. That's so cool. And also, the Tony's heart reactor killing him. They just forget about it in the end. Like, it's not resolved or anything. From what I can remember, it's not resolved. All the rest of the subplots are resolved, except for Tony's heart reactor killing him. Like, they just completely forget about that. And also, there are a couple of scenes that, if there are a couple of events or slash scenes in the film that, if they were removed or altered, then they wouldn't make any huge difference in the film. Like, for example, the cafe scene with Nick Fury and Tony. If that was put in the end credit scene somewhere, then it would have been a cool post credit scene. Like, we had the Thor end credit scene in the end, which I appreciate, which is pretty cool as well. But like, that scene was just unnecessary. Like, it happens like halfway through the movie, and like, the story's movie just pauses just to have that scene, which its main purpose is to set up the Avengers. Like, and this movie just feels like they were just made this movie just to pass the time for the Avengers, and it doesn't feel like a proper Iron Man sequel. And Also, so Mickey Rourke's character Whiplash is totally wasted as a villain. Like he, all he does is build the weapons, the Iron Man, the evil Iron Man suits, whatever they're called, and like that's all he does in the movie. And like he has a bird as well. But like when you think about it, Whiplash is a badass villain. Like he has electric whips for weapons, and like he has a badass villainy look, but like he's underused in it. And instead, Sam Rockwell is the main villain, and he's just another corporate asshole who wants to use Tony Stark's weapons for money and military and stuff. Like he's basically the same character as Jeff Bridges in Iron Man 1, and you're just using the same a different guy playing the same type of character instead of using the different type of character that you have, which is Whiplash, who wants take revenge on Tony for his legacy. Like that would be great, but like they just go with the main villain being Sam Rockwell, who just wants Tony's weapons. Like it's the same as Iron Man 1, so like that's totally wasted. And what else? Oh, and also that fight scene in Tony's house between Rhodey and Tony, like it's a cool fight scene, but it adds nothing to the movie. Like they become friends in like the third act, and then like so it didn't make a huge difference. Like if you altered that, it would just cut it out of the film, then it wouldn't have made any difference whatsoever. My last flaw is the final fight scene. It's barely even a fight scene. Only Iron Man and Rhodey as the War Machine, they remember the war machines that Rourke was creating? Know how they were building up to that? No, they just show up in the last few minutes, and Iron Man and Rhodey just destroy them by just blasting missiles and bullets at them, and then all the war machines are destroyed. And as for Whiplash's character, he is in the final fight scene, and they do fight him for a minute. Just 1 minute. Even less than a minute. They just like, I don't know, they just defeat him in like 45 seconds. And like, I was just like, what? How much wasted potential do you cram in this movie? And like, that's just so stupid. Okay, and let's talk about some pros now. So my pros about this film are that the performances are really good. Like the action scene with Black Widow when she's fighting all the guards, and that scene was really cool. Like Scarlett Johansson is a good choice for Wonder Woman Black Widow, because like she's badass, she's sassy, and yeah. And also all the performances are great. Like despite how generic of a villain Sam Rockwell was, he still had a good performance, and Mickey Rourke did well with the role that he was given. Mickey Rourke did good job in his role, despite how very underused he was. And the end credits song "High with Hell" by AC/DC is just excellent. And also my favorite thing about this film, out of everything, is you see, and like it's one scene in the third act where you see this kid wearing an Iron Man helmet, and one of the war machines is about to kill that kid, but then Iron Man blasts that war machine away. And as of last year, it's confirmed that that kid is Peter freaking Parker. And then, however, in 2010 he was just a random kid, but in 2017 when Spider-Man Homecoming was released, not in the official canon, Peter Parker was in Iron Man 2. And the idea of that was excellent, and like it adds more to Peter Parker's character in Civil War and Spider-Man Homecoming, and that's just a really cool detail which I loved. Yeah, so these are all the positives I can think of. So overall, guys, I had a I enjoyed Iron Man 2. I didn't love it. I didn't really like it. It's just a fine movie, but it's wasted potential, and its forced setup for the Avengers makes it a total far cry from Iron Man 1. So that was my review for Iron Man 2. I'm continuing my series of Marvel reviews leading up to Infinity War, and I will be reviewing Thor very, very, very soon. I have to get these reviews up as quickly as I can. So yeah. So stay tuned for my Thor review. If you like this video, smash that like button in the face. Subscribe if you're new to this channel. I'm Shaz Things. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.